A flyover. Baseball's best set to do battle next. It's the MLB All Star Game live. As we welcome you back to Seattle and welcome to the 2023 Major League Baseball All Star Game here on Twitch. It is the best of the National League against the best of the American League. As we are set for the Midsummer Classic, Joe Davis alongside John Smoltzy. This is the best showcase of baseball all year. Look at these lineups. Look at the stars we're going to see on full display here tonight in this All-Star Game. A true showcase of the brightest stars in the game, both young and old. Should be a great one as always. And we're going to see one of the best stories in all of baseball this season. Drew Rasmussen, 12-5 on the year, 1.54 ERA. Has been incredible for Tampa Bay this season. He's been incredible. That 1-2 punch alongside Shane McClanahan in Tampa Bay. And he will face Ronald Acuna Jr. from the Atlanta Braves. Batting .314 on the year. Braves and Rays just completed a 3-game set in Tampa Bay. And they're off and running in Seattle. First pitch is Chuck swung, but a strike. Rasmussen likes to work the inside part of the plate. And as you said, Joe, two very familiar competitors. They just battled over the last weekend.
That's out.
Slider misses for ball one. Rasmussen just one no decision on the year, and it was the last game against Atlanta, ironically. 12-6 curve, Acuna lays back. And he likes to get people to chase, especially those low balls below the knees. Acuna being smart. Ground ball and a base hit. Acuna leads up the All-Star Game with a base hit in the right field.
Batting second.
Got the slider in the zone, and Acuna loves that spot. Here's Xander Bogaerts from the San Diego Padres stepping up to face Rasmussen. And he gets on one and fouls it off into left. And the beauty of this All-Star Game every single year is we see best on best. We usually don't see certain teams face off in the regular season or certain matchups. You get all of those and then some in the All-Star Game. It's always one of the best events of the year. Cutter misses outside for 1-1. Bogaerts batting .298 for the Padres this season. Currently tied at the Dodgers as a check swinging for a ball. Currently tied at the Dodgers for first in the NL West. Struggling coming into the break, but Bogaerts a key part of this Padres offense as he fouls that fastball off. Count evens up at 2. Rasmussen with a chance to get a big out here in the first inning. Acuna over the single. 2-2 to Bogaerts. Holds off ball 3. Payoff pitch coming up. Can he get it inside here on Bogaerts and get him to chase something?
Nope.
He does get it inside, but Bogaerts lays back, and that's ball 4. First 2 batters on, and now Freeman will take his cuts.
The first baseman, ready.
Freeman leading the league with a .336 average. Fastball just misses ball 1. Freeman having a monster year for the Dodgers. Has carried them back into first place without Mookie Betts and Max Muncy. Chase the fastball way below the knees for strike 1. And Freddie Freeman has been an incredible piece for this Dodgers team. Really one of the MVPs in the entire league right now. As he takes a fastball in the zone for strike 2, but he's really been the reason that the Dodgers are in this spot halfway through the season. 1-2 to Freeman. Couldn't get him to chase. Ball 2. And if you're Rasmussen right now, you just got to try to get an out here. Misses ball 3. looking fastball inside, and Rasmussen takes down Freeman. Just throws him with the fastball inside, 97, right in the zone. And that's what Rasmussen has been able to do all year long, just freezes guys with those 2-strike inside pitches. And now here's Austin Riley, a current Brave, batting .289 in the year, fastball outside, ball 1. Riley with 25 home runs on the year, having an incredible year. And right there alongside Acuna, that 1-2 punch for Atlanta. Acuna on second, Bogarts on first. Slider misses low, 2-0. And these batters are being very patient here against Rasmussen. You see already 18 pitches and just 1 out here in the top of the first inning. 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Is high, ball 3.
No break.
With Soto on deck. Trying to get something inside the zone here, or try to get him to chase one on 3-0. Got it in the zone. Riley lays off. It's 3-1. Fastball right at the knees. Perfect pitch there. 3-1. That is hit hard into center. Looking up. Trout is there to make the second out of the inning. That was a hard hit ball. Acuna moves to third. But Trout may have just kept the run in the park. Very hard hit ball by Riley, but a great play by Trout to get there and get the out. And now here's Soto. Rasmussen trying to get out of this first inning with no damage done. Fastball gets in the zone for strike 1. Great first pitch there by Rasmussen. Big chance to get out of this inning without trouble. Soto batting .296 on the year, and he takes strike 2 high. A big pitch here. Chance to get out of this inning. Soto just gets a piece of it, fouls it away. Count stays 0-2. Soto will get one more payoff here. The 0-2 from Rasmussen on the way.
Ball 1.
Curveball way outside, ball 1. That's a pitch he wanted him to chase. Soto with great discipline.
Ball 2.
Missed again, 2-2, fastball right at the knees. Already the 27th pitch of this first inning for Rasmussen. Ground ball to short, to second for the force, and that will end the inning. So the National League got 2 on, nobody out, couldn't play anybody. Rasmussen out of trouble. Half an inning on here in Seattle, no score. And here is Justin Verlander, John, getting the ball for the Mets. You see the stats, 12-3, 2.3 ERA. Verlander's been absolutely incredible. Reigning Cy Young Award winner in the American League. Now in the National League for the first time in his career. On the Mets. And a huge season along with Scherzer. And Verlander starts the game facing his former teammate Jose Altuve. These two, of course, won the World Series together last year in Houston. As Altuve looks at a slider for strike 1. And this is what we mean. Just a very fascinating matchup here. You got 2 world champion teammates going against each other as Altuve takes ball 1. Altuve batting .300 on the year for Houston. Once again in first place in the AL West, again looking for another pennant. One-two on its way from Verlander.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Just missed ball 2. That was a very close pitch. Trying to get Altuve to chase one, but he held up. Big pitch here. 2-2 on the way. Into center. Should be under it, and Reynolds is there for the first down of the inning. Altuve down in 5 pitches. Now here's Wander Franco, the Wonder Kid of the Tampa Bay Rays. Batting .311 on the year.
Ball one.
Fastball high for ball one. Well, 1-0 on its way.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Just misses. Now 2-0.
Ball three.
Drop. Ball three. 3-0 quickly to Franco with Trout on deck.
Yeah.
Right down the middle. Strike one. Perfect pitch on 3-0. Knowing Franco wasn't going to swing at it. Goes right down the middle. Fouls it back, and Verlander's work the count back full. .3-2 on its way to Wander Franco.
Ball four. Take the base.
Just missed. Ball four, and Franco draws the one-out walk.
Batting third.
Very close pitch. Just couldn't get him to bite. And now you're against Mike Trout with a man on and one out. Trout making his 11th straight appearance in the All-Star Game, and he swings in the first pitch. Right up the middle and through. Franco's going to go to third. Reynolds throw, not in time. So Trout swings on the first pitch. It's a one-out single, and it's first and third, nobody out. Aggressive contact there by Trout. Just goes right up the middle, off the mound for the base hit. Franco with that great speed from first goes to third, and now you've got Aaron Judge. Judge the DH. Takes a curveball at the knees. The reigning AL MVP against the reigning AL Cy Young Award winner here in Seattle. Judge smacks it in a right base hit. Franco will score, and the American League strikes first. It's 1-0. Absolutely smoked off this bat by Aaron Judge. High fastball, not where you want it against Judge. And just a laser beam into right field. And now it gets no better for Verlander. Now he's against Yordan Alvarez. Big cut, miss by Alvarez for strike one. Alvarez, of course, another former teammate of Verlander's in that World Series a year ago. Chance to really blow it open here in the first. And quickly it's 0-2. Good slider there by Verlander. Big opportunity for the American League, at least here early on. Swing and a miss. Alvarez down on 3 pitches and a big second out for Verlander. Trying to get aggressive there. He's not able to get anything in play. And now Verlander's a chance to get out of this inning. As Kyle Tucker takes a circle change at the knees for strike one. Tucker 289, 20 home runs, 50 RBI. The third former Astro teammate Verlander has faced in this first inning. Altuve struck out. Altuve lined out, I should say, to Reynolds. Alvarez struck out. Judge and Trout first and second. The 0-2 to Tucker. Smacked hard into left. That ball's got some carry. And Soto is there to make the play and save a run to end the inning. But Aaron Judge delivers. RBI single for the reigning AL MVP. And it's 1-0 after one in Seattle. All Star 2023 continues live on Twitch.
Leading up for the National League.
Second inning now gets underway. Here is Trace Thompson, who has been on an incredible run for the Dodgers, along with Freddie Freeman. They've not had Mookie Betts in the last 2 months as he takes a fastball at the knees for strike one. And he's been incredible these last 2 months. And Freeman, no Betts, no Muncy, no Outman. As he swings at strike two, and yet the Dodgers are in the break now in first place. Rasmussen quickly ahead 0-2.
That's down.
Thompson lays off. Ball one. A 1-2 on the way. Smacked and ripped into center field, and a 2-strike single for Trace Thompson. continuing his hot stretch for the Dodgers. That was absolutely ripped. You can hear it off the bat. Tries to get him 1-2. It breaks in the zone. And Thompson, with just an excellent eye, puts that one into center field. Here's Brian Reynolds from the Pittsburgh Pirates having a breakout year. Made it to the finals last night. As that one just misses for a ball. As I was saying, Reynolds, of course, making that surprise run to the finals of the Home Run Derby last night. Actually knocked off Juan Soto and Aaron Judge to get to the final, where he eventually lost to Mike Trout. As that's high, fastball missed for ball 2. I mean, Reynolds has got to be just so lucky to have a guy like Andrew McCutchen in that clubhouse. A veteran, he's been there, he's done it all. As he takes that strike. To have a guy like Andrew McCutchen in the clubhouse for a kid like Brian Reynolds on the come-up has got to be just absolutely wondrous to have down in Pittsburgh. A 2-1 on its way from Reynolds. Ground ball to second. This could be 2 to second for 1 to force. And it is in time. Double play. Double play turned by Altuve, and there's 2 away in the second. Well, Reynolds had that great speed down the line. A great play to get him down the line as Will Smith will take his cuts. Will Smith up to bat, the catcher, batting .299, takes a fastball in the zone for strike 1. Smith batting .299 for the Dodgers. You just think about how great the Dodgers have been. Just amazing they've been able to get on this run, and you see the talent. 3 All-Stars in the starting lineup, despite their injury issues. Another fastball just missed for ball 1. Rasmussen not happy. That's the second pitch, borderline. That was called a ball as Smith fouls it off 1-2. Rasmussen with a chance to get out of this inning with no damage done again. I think especially after how that first inning went. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Smith goes down. Rasmussen out of danger through 2. Leadoff single by Reynolds. The double play turned by Altuve. The strikeout of Smith. And it's the AL up 1-0. 1.5 gone in All-Star 2023.
Leading off for the American League.
And now leading off for the Cleveland Guardians, here's Jose Ramirez. And I still contend that this is one of the most underrated players in our game today. Jose Ramirez was a big postseason last year for Cleveland. You don't see much of them, so Ramirez has just been able to fly under the radar, but just a tremendous young player in this game. You see our umpires, Ed Drummond, calling the balls and strikes behind the plate, as Ramirez has quickly taken 2 strikes here against Verlander here in the bottom of the second inning. 0-2 on its way. Bottom of the second, All-Star 2023. That's into left field. Soto there, first out of the inning.
Batting 8. The Toronto Blue Jays, the first baseman.
And now here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Talking about another one of the game's great young stars. In the 8-hole for the AL here tonight. Absolutely, this young man, just like his father, Vladimir Guerrero Sr., tremendous power as he takes strike 1.
0-1's the count.
25th pitch of the game for Verlander. Check swing, but strike 2. And quickly Verlander had back-to-back batters, 0-2. And it feels like he's settling in right now. And when Justin Verlander is able to settle in, very few pitchers on the planet can match him. And very few batters on the planet can hit off of him. Popped up over third. Should be an easy play. Waving him off is Riley. And there is the second out of the inning.
Batting 9. From the Kansas City Royals.
And here comes Salvador Perez. And a chance to talk about the Royals. What a story Kansas City has been in the first half of this season. At one point, won 17 consecutive games to balloon into first place in the American League Central. As Perez takes strike 1, of course, in that 3-way race with the Guardians and the Twins in that Central Division. And the only member that World Series team as he's going to ground out to Swanson to end this inning.
Out.
Perez grounds out, so a 1-2-3 second for Verlander settling in. 2 gone here in Seattle, and the American League still up 1-0. Swanson, Acuna, and Bogarts will lead it off in the third for the NL.
Your attention, please.
And now here's Shane McClanahan, the other half of that dominant 1-2 punch for Tampa Bay. So Rasmussen is done. He goes 2 innings, 2 hits, but doesn't give up a run, despite having first and second, first and third actually in the first, and a man on first in the second. McClanahan, the lefty, to face Swanson. Dansby Swanson, what a start he's had to his season, of course, on the Cubs. Hopped up, gonna give it a run, and he's there! Guerrero almost into the camera well, able to make the play for the first down of the inning.
The designated hitter, Ronald Acuna.
And here's Acuna back up for the second time, a leadoff single back in the first. Taken for strike 1. And the thing about McClanahan and Rasmussen, the reason they've been able to be so dominant is because they're able to get ahead in counts and really frustrate hitters with their ability to use the inside pitch. McClanahan quickly ahead on Acuna, 0-2 now. On its way. Swing and a miss, and Acuna down on 3 pitches. McClanahan comes in and quickly gets the first 2 batters. This is what we talked about. McClanahan and Rasmussen able to get batters to chase. Acuna just chases one out of the zone. 3-pitch strikeout for McClanahan. Good way to start his night. And now Bogarts will come up. Drew a walk back in the first inning. Now on with 2 outs in the top of the third. Swings, and that one hit a ton to left. Alvarez gives it a run. He looks up. It's off the base of the wall. Bogarts will make the turn, and he's in with a 2-out double. Sander Bogarts gets absolutely on one. Nearly took it out, but he's in scoring position now for the NL. That one absolutely ripped. I thought it was going to go out. Just stays in the park, but a big-time hit by Bogarts, and now for the 3rd consecutive inning, National League with an opportunity to get something on the board. Here's Freeman now up against McClanahan. Borderline ball 1. Massive opportunity here for Freddie Freeman in the National League to get one back and tie this ball game up.
Hey.
Fastball taken, that's strike 1. So he goes back-to-back fastballs to start against Freeman. Slide up, Ramirez, there, and that will end the inning. So McClanahan out of trouble. They strand the runner in scoring position. 2.5 gone in Seattle. 1-0 American League. Top of the order coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Now,
A new pitcher on for the National League. It's Zach Wheeler of the Philadelphia Phillies. 9-3, 2.16 ERA. What a year Zach Wheeler has had, and we saw him, Joe, of course, in the World Series. That incredible run the Phillies had last year,
the second baseman,
going from the wild card all the way to the World Series. And Zach Wheeler is going to have to be a huge part of Philadelphia if they're going to get on a similar run. Wheeler to face Altuve, a matchup fresh off that World Series a year ago as a sinker taken for strike 1. And we saw this matchup last year, and the thing about Jose Altuve, as he takes strike 2, he's going to wait for his pitch. Wheeler's got to give him a good spot. Quickly ahead now, 0-2 for Wheeler.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That's missed ball 1. One, 2 on its way.
That's ball 2.
Missed for ball 2. Altuve's worked the count even. Wheeler's got to be questioning himself now. He quickly got up 2 strikes, and now back-to-back balls. Now you're looking at a chance at a 2-2. Altuve's going to chase something. He does get on something, but Freeman is there, and that's the first down of the inning.
Now batting.
A ground out by Altuve. He starts the game 0 for 2. Franco back up. He drew a walk back in the first. First pitch on the way to Franco. Missed for ball 1. It's got to be just so thrilling for a young kid like Wander Franco. You know he's going to have many more All-Star appearances in his future. A very bright future down there in Tampa Bay. First the Rays right now, first in the AL East. Yankees obviously giving chase. Going to be an interesting second half of the season, as always, seemingly, in the AL East. It always seems to be, you're always going to have the Yankees right there, but what Tampa Bay's been able to do these last few years has been nothing short of remarkable. Still with the lowest payroll in all of baseball, as that one is hit into right field. Going to give it a run, and there's the second out of the inning. Reynolds is there.
The center fielder.
So 2 quick outs for Zach Wheeler out of the bullpen, and here is Mike Trout. Trout, the Philadelphia kid, attends many Eagles games in the offseason, and now facing the Philly in Wheeler here in the All-Star Game as he check swings strike 1. But Trout would love to get into the postseason this year. He's got to think this is a very critical year for the Angels, especially with Shohei Ohtani going into free agency. You've got Trout, you've got Ohtani. This is a make or break year for the Angels. If they don't get into the playoffs this year, you got to think wholesale changes are coming. Strike 3 looking. Trout goes down. He can't believe it, but that one was in the zone. And that's the end of the third. 1-2-3 for Wheeler in the third. 1-0 National League. We go to the fourth here in the All-Star Game. And now Carlos Rodon will step in for the American League. Representing the Yankees, 7-4 with a 2.68 ERA. Still the only pitcher in the entire league this season with a no-hitter. Threw that one back in April. Carlos Rodon has dynamite stuff. Of course, the left-hander, he's got the only no-hitter of the year. Would love to have a similar outing here and get through the heart of this NL order here in the All-Star Game. Austin Riley leading off the fourth, the Atlanta Brave, in the 2023 All-Star Game. Here on Twitch, glad you're with us tonight here in Seattle. As Riley takes that one chest high, ball 2. Let me get him to chase one there, but you've got to expect here Rodon's going to try to get aggressive at 2-1. Riley gets aggressive with a swing as he fouls it off, count even up at 2. American League got 1 in the first. National League trying to answer it. Down goes Riley. Rodon comes out of the pen and gets a strikeout to start the fourth inning. Great breaking ball to get him to chase. Big first out for Austin Riley. Soto back up will face Rodon. Takes a changeup inside. That's strike 1. Great first pitch there to Soto. Lefty on lefty here.
Nope, that's a ball.
That one almost in the same spot, but gets a ball. A 1-1 on its way. Top of the fourth inning here in the All-Star Game of the American League, up 1-0 as Soto fouls that one back. For Seattle getting this game for the first time since 2001. Back when it was Safeco Field. Oh, Soto chased that one, but it's a ball. He checked his swing. Never forget that All-Star Game. Of course, that's Cal Ripken's last All-Star Game. honored before the game, then hit the leadoff home run. One of the great moments in MLB history. Soto has worked the count full against Rodon. And he fouls that one back. 7th pitch of this at-bat coming up. It's a great at-bat here for Soto. Going to try to work something. Got to get something in play here to get the NL some confidence. Fouls that one back. It's now 3-2 still. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat here for Rodon against Soto. 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning. He fouls off another one. Still 3-2 the count. It's a great at-bat. Mano a mano, best on best. He fouls another one off. And Soto really making Rodon work here. This is going to be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. He fouls off another one, still working it full. Soto just not getting enough of it, but what a battle here. Check swing, but he went. What a battle. Rodon takes it. And it's back-to-back strikeouts to start for Carlos Rodon. My goodness, what an at-bat. Soto just keeping so many balls foul. 5 straight pitches with 3-2, but Rodon gets the win and the major strikeout. Grace Thompson takes ball 1. Fastball just catches the zone, 1-1. This feels like both teams' arms have settled in here, and the offenses have gone quiet. Just the 1 run, the RBI single by Judge back in the 1st. The difference so far. 1-2 to Thompson. It's low, ball 2. Already 21 pitches for Rodon. Now as Thompson keeps it alive. A 2-2. Thompson pops it up. Guerrero going to give it a run, but it'll go foul. Two on its way. Thompson fouls another one off, so another battle here for Rodon to try to get out of this 4th inning. Still with a 1-0 lead. Smacked it foul. The next 2-2 on its way to Thompson. Fouled off again. My goodness, these last 2 batters, man, Soto and Thompson really making Rodon work to get out of this 4th inning unscathed. Smacked down the line, but foul. This is the 11th pitch of this at-bat. Back-to-back 11-pitch at-bats for Rodon. Fouled off. It'll be a 12th pitch coming. Still 2-2 to Thompson. It's ball 3. Reynolds on deck if Thompson can get on here and keep the 4th inning going. Full count. Payoff on its way. He draws the walk. What a battle by Thompson. He wins this one. Draws the 2-out walk. And that'll get Reynolds up to the plate. Rodon was able to beat out Soto in his at-bat. But Thompson wins the battle. Ground ball in the first pitch swinging, and Ramirez throws him out to end the inning. Oh, 2 long at-bats, but no damage done again for the NL. Scoreless through 4. American League still up 1-0 with Judge to lead off in the bottom half.
Your attention, please. Now, number 23.
So here is Zach Gallen from the Arizona Diamondbacks, 8-6 on the year with a 2.53 ERA. What an opportunity for Zach. I mean, it's a young man who doesn't get much showcase. You know, the Diamondbacks, kind of an off-the-radar team for a lot of people, a lot of fans of this game, but A huge opportunity for him to show his stuff. And he's facing the heart of this AL batting order, which starts with Aaron Judge as he takes a curveball. 4-1. Check swing, but strike one. Fly ball just over the plate. Freeman is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
And here is Yordan Alvarez up for the second time. He struck out back in the first. Now faces Gallen here in the fourth. Fouled back.
Ball.
Just missed, ball one. One and one to Alvarez. Big swing and a miss on the cut. Gallen quickly ahead 1-2.
Nope. That's inside.
Just missed, ball two. Ground ball to second. Should be an easy play, and it is. So 2 outs quickly for Gallen here in the bottom of the fourth. That brings up Kyle Tucker. Whoa! A brush back there for Gallen, and it's 1-0. Tucker took a look at him. Not happy with it, but just missed on that pitch. Is a good strike taken. Smacked hard, fouled into the netting. And 1-2 to Tucker. Chance to get out of this inning. 1-2-3 for Gallen.
2-2 to count.
2-2. On its way. Swing and a miss. Strike three. A 1-2-3 fourth for Zach Gallen of the Diamondbacks. 4 gone in the All-Star game. The American League still just 2 hits, but they've got the 1 run, and it's 1-0. Here's Brandon Woodruff. Headed for the 2.69 ERA. He'll get the ball. For the American League here in the 5th. Smith will lead it off. First pitch from Woodruff is taken for ball 1. Ryan Presley and Liam Hendricks starting to get loose for the American League in the pen. We're starting to get into the relievers deep into the heart of this ball game now. We're about halfway through. Just 5 total hits. It has been a pitching battle here in this All-Star game. Again, Judge the RBI single back in the first. The only run on the board in this game. 2-1 taken by Smith. On its way, 2-1. Ripped into right, Judge gonna give a run, and it's off the glove! Not able to make the play! He throws it in! But it's a leadoff single for Smith. Judge couldn't make the play, it was off the glove! And the NL in business. Absolutely on a laser, Judge just missed making a great catch out in right. And the NL in business. Swanson up, he takes strike 1 on a fastball, 97 in. The 0-1 on its way from Woodruff. Down back 0-2. Fouled back. 0-2 on its way. Hit hard, but foul. The 0-2 on its way. Ripped hard into left. That's down, a base hit. Swanson on. Alvarez throws it in. And they'll stay first and second. Nobody out against Woodruff for the NL to start the fifth. Fastball catches the zone right in the wheelhouse for Swanson. Big time base hit. And now Acuna with a monster opportunity to tie this game up with a hit into the outfield. This is the biggest threat the NL's really had since the first inning. Down 1-0, trying to tie up the All-Star game as he takes a fastball outside for ball one. Great first pitch by Woodruff, and Acuna does a great job of keeping steady.
That's a ball.
Missed ball two. The 2-0 on its way to Acuna. Thought about it, held up 3-0. If you're Woodruff now, you got to try to settle in here. You got to try to get something in the zone. But you can't be too dangerous here because you know Acuna can send it out with one swing. 3-0 on its way. Swings and chases at what would have been ball four. He swung at it and it's 3-1. I like the aggressiveness there, but he takes that. It's ball four and the bases are loaded. Maybe a mistake there for Acuna. Swings at that one. That one hit high and deep. John's giving a run. Track looking up and it's gone! Ronald Acuna breaks the seal open for the National League, and they take a 3-1 lead in the All-Star game. Well, the NL's been waiting. 3-1 fastball. Catches it high. Acuna gets a great swing on it. And all Judge can do is just look up and watch as that ball carries over the wall. Big time moment for Ronald Acuna. And they're going to get Scott Barlow into the game. Barlow, the Royals closer. But the National League finally on the board here in the All-Star game. They take a 3-1 lead in the fifth inning. And how about this? We get the Royals battery here in the fifth with Barlow and Perez. Bogarts takes ball one. Still nobody out here for the NL in the fifth. But a big inning already. Acuna with a 3-run home run off of Brandon Woodruff has given the National League a 3-1 lead.
2-0.
That misses ball two. And if you're Barlow, you just got to try to settle things down here. Get a first out, and you're in good shape. Ooh, Slurve catches the zone for strike one. (3-1). That's it into right. Judge gives it a run, and it's down. Another base hit. The train keeps moving for the National League. Bogarts a no-out single.
Ready. Freeman.
That's Freddie Freeman now up against Barlow. A 3-1 game. Still nobody out in the fifth.
Ball one.
Ball one taken by Freeman. Huge inning for the NL. First four batters of the inning have all gotten on base.
Outside, that's a ball.
Gonna get him to chase that one. It's ball two. They've got to try to settle in here. It's just been an incredible inning.
Hey!
Breaks the zone, 2-1. Good pitch there. Freeman lays back. 2-1 again now to Freeman. Little bit of a dribbler, and they're going to get a first down in the inning finally. A check swing off the bat. Runner moves to second. But finally the AL getting out on the 5th, and now here's Austin Riley. His teammate Acuna with the 3-run shot in the 5th to give the NL the 3-1 lead. And Riley add to it with 1 out. Slider catches the zone at the knees for strike 1. Barlow gives a look back, now the pitch. And misses for ball 1. The National League just finally getting good pitches to hit here in the 5th as Riley chases for strike 2. But they finally got good pitches to hit, got him in play, and then Acuna with the 3-run shot has got this game open. Popped up behind the plate. Perez is there, and there's 2 outs in the 5th.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Here's Soto. His teammate Bogart's on second. Barlow trying to get out of danger.
Ball 1, no strike.
It's already been a bad inning for the National League, or for the American League, excuse me. Acuna the 3-run shot. Ripped. Oh, but Guerrero able to snag it and end the inning. But Ronald Acuna gets the NL on the board. 3-run shot into right over Judge off Woodrow. Halfway through All Star 2023 in Seattle, and it's 3-1 National League. And now here is Max Scherzer. Will come in the 5th inning for the Mets. Scherzer absolutely from the Mets. Gonna face the bottom of the AL order here. Just 2 hits in the American League. They haven't gotten a hit since all the way back in the 1st. Scherzer 8-2 with a 2.3 ERA. Ramirez swings at the first pitch and fouls it off. And we saw Verlander start the game. Now Scherzer coming in the 5th. National League looking to keep up the dominance on the mound.
Oh, that's it.
We've got Alexis Diaz and Josh Hader warming up for the National League. A 3-1 lead. Acuna the home run in the 5th has given the NL a 2-run lead in this All-Star game as Ramirez takes ball 2. Scherzer is just so dominant on the mound. It doesn't really matter what league he's in. It doesn't matter what team he's on. Always dominant is Max Scherzer. That slurve catches the zone at the last second, it felt like. That evens the count. The 2-2 on its way.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Inside slider, Ramirez lays off 3-2. Full count, payoff on the way. Missed ball 4. Ramirez draws the leadoff walk against Scherzer, tying run to the plate. Great at bat by Ramirez. And now you've got an opportunity here with Vladimir Guerrero. One swing of the bat to tie this game. First pitch to Guerrero. Misses ball 1. Caught fastball, just catches the outside part of the zone. A good job by Guerrero not to chase on anything reckless there. Swings and fouls it off. The 1-1 on its way from Guerrero. Fouled off. Opposite way, 1-2. One-two from Scherzer. Misses ball 2. 2-2 from Scherzer now to Guerrero. Down the third base line and a fair ball. Guerrero gets on. Thrown to third. And the first 2 on for the AL here in the 5th. Guerrero with a 2-strike single. Fastball inside. Guerrero with a good eye. Great discipline. Gets it down the line at third. And now Perez up. Down by 2 and 1 swing of the bat to give the AL back the lead. Scherzer against Perez. Swings it and fouls it off to left for strike 1. Salvador Perez, he and the Royals have hit some clutch hits this year, some big time moments. Perez with a major opportunity here in the bottom of the 5th to help out the AL. Into right field! Caught by Reynolds for the first out of the inning. Ramirez advances to third, and it's first and third, 1 out. That's going to bring Altuve back to the plate against Scherzer. Well, we know how clutch Jose Altuve can be. We've seen it so many times on Houston. Now, can he drive in a run? Big swing and a miss for strike 1. Just 3 hits on the night for the American League, but a major opportunity here in the 5th. Down 3-1.
That's a ball.
Fastball inside, ball 1. This is what you want to see in the All-Star Game, especially in these big situations. Best against best. One of the best hitters in our game against one of the most dominant pitchers in our game. In a big spot. Catches the zone. Strike 2. Altuve looks back. Can't believe it. Great pitch there by Scherzer. Now you really have a chance to get anything you want here. And you hope that Altuve's going to chase something. And you can get a strikeout. He does chase something. It's a slider out of the zone. And a major strikeout for Scherzer. He gets Altuve. Franco now up with 2 strikes, 2 on and 2 out. Or rather, 2 on and 2 out. Excuse me, not the 2 strikes. Well, it's a great 2-strike pitch there by Scherzer. Got Altuve to chase this, as we said. We wondered if he would. And he did. Big out for Scherzer. Fastball at the knees for strike 1. Ramirez on third. Guerrero on first. 2 gone in the bottom of the 5th. And the AL down by 2 runs with Wander Franco at the dish. That catches inside. Fastball, strike 2, and Scherzer a strike away from getting out of the 5th unscathed. The 0-2 on its way to Wander Franco, the Wonder Kid. Just misses that breaking ball. It's 1-2. Good job by Franco not to take anything outside on 2 strikes. Does Scherzer attack the zone here to try to get out of this inning? A 1-2 on the way to Franco. He lines it and foul. Well, Franco keeps the at-bat going. 1-2, bottom of the 5th. Foul back. And Franco keeps it alive. Trying to get him with that inside fastball. Franco just got enough of that one to foul it off and keep this thing going. Popped up. Riley's there. End of the inning. So they strand 2 to the American League in the 5th. Scherzer out of trouble. 3-1 NL. After 5. Here in the All-Star Game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
There's Kenta Maeda, 6-1 with a 1.34 ERA.
Kenta Maeda.
Well, the Minnesota Twins here in the 6th. He'll face Trace Thompson.
The right fielder, Trace Thompson.
The first pitch on the way from Maeda. Slider right down Broadway for strike 1. Great first pitch. Really froze him up there with the slider. Good first pitch. Thompson rips on the ball. Oh, drop by Ramirez down the line. Great speed, but Ramirez is able to make the play for the first down in the inning.
Center fielder, number 10.
That was a tough play off the bat of Thompson there. Ramirez misplayed it, but able to get the first down of the inning. Ryan Reynolds now up. 1 out in the 6th against Maeda. Slider right at the knees, taken, and it's strike 1. Again, that first pitch freezing up Reynolds right at the knees. Swings at strike 2 and fouls it off. If you're Kenta Maeda right now, you just got to try to settle in. Just get out of this inning. 1, 2, 3. You got the heart of that order coming up in the bottom half. Check swing, he went. Reynolds down and quickly 2 strike, 2 outs. For Kenta Maeda, now that'll bring up Will Smith.
Let's go. I'm on that west side, baby. You should already know that. Top of the game with an ounce of that back. Riding through the city in a magic throwback. West Coast lifestyle.
First pitch on the way to Smith from Maeda here in the 6th. First pitch slider misses, ball 1. Back-to-back first pitch breaking balls there for Kenta Maeda, but Smith that time deciding not to take the pitch and gets ball 1.
2 balls, no strike.
Breaking ball misses way outside that time, ball 2. And Smith quickly ahead 2-0.
Ball 3.
Breaking ball again outside, 3-0 to Smith. Swanson on deck if Maeda can't get Smith to end this inning. He's well behind the count right now. I got to think he's going to attack the zone here. He does! It's a breaking ball at the knees, and it's strike 1. The 3-1 on its way from Will Smith. Ripped into right field. Judge gives it a run, and he's there over the shoulder to end the inning. A 1-2-3-6 for Kenta Maeda. As Joe Musgrove will step in, the ace of the San Diego Padres. Going to face the heart of this American League lineup in the bottom half of the 6th, and Mike Trout is going to lead it off. It's a big spot here for Rob Thompson, National League manager. They have Musgrove going as a fastball taken by Trout at the knees. But to put Musgrove in this spot and try to get through the heart of this AL order still with the 2-run lead. He's quickly ahead, 2 strikes on Trout. And it's 0-2 now. On the way.
3.
Got him on 3 pitches. Trout takes an inside fastball. He's upset with himself. It's a big strikeout for Musgrove, and Trout is down to start the 6th. Just froze him with that fastball. Trout didn't know what to do. He laid off, and the big strikeout for Musgrove here to start the 6th. Now he's against Judge, who swings at a fastball for strike 1. Get a look at Dusty Baker there in the American League dugout. Down 3-1. Judge, the only American League RBI, back in the 1st. Fastball misses high for ball 1. If you're Judge, you got to try to get something in play here. Get the AL to feel some confidence here. Because the National League pitching really after that first inning, Joe, has really settled in. A 2-1 on the way to Judge. 1 for 2 on the night so far. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings at a cut fastball. And misses strike 2. Count evens up. Musgrove looking for back-to-back punch-outs to start the 6th. Judge keeps that alive with a foul ball. What a breaking ball there right at the knees.
3-2.
Fastball high, misses for ball 3. Full count on the way. Judge swings and misses on a fastball at the knees for strike 3. And Musgrove has struck out Trout and Judge to start the 6th. Big time cut there by Judge. And a great two-strike pitch by Musgrove to get Judge.
Ball.
And now here's Yordan Alvarez. Takes ball one. Strikeout on the ground out so far tonight. For Musgrove. For Alvarez facing Musgrove. Check swing, did he go? No, he did not. Ball two.
Ball, that's out.
Thought about it, ball three. Phillips and Williams now in the pen for the National League. (3-0). Alvarez rips it down the line, but it is foul. That was smoked off the bat of Alvarez. And it's 3-1 in a 3-1 game.
No, ball four.
Missed ball four. Alvarez draws the two-out walk.
The designated hitter.
Now here is Tucker, Alvarez's teammate. Musgrove got back-to-back strikeouts of Trout and Judge. Two-out walk to Alvarez, and now Tucker representing the tying run here in the sixth. Slider just catches the zone for strike one. Great first strike pitch by Musgrove right at the knees. Catches the inside part of the zone for strike one.
I got one ball, one strike.
Sinker misses way outside. That's ball one.
Ball two.
Fastball misses high. Ball two. Alvarez on first with a two-out walk. Tucker at the plate. NL holding a 3-1 lead. 3-1 now to Tucker.
Two balls, one strike.
Great discipline here by Tucker. Not chasing at anything. Making Musgrove work to try to get out of this inning.
Hey.
He takes
Count is
strike
3-2.
two. Fastball right in the zone. And the count is full. Ripped down the line, but foul. And a risky decision there to take a 3-1 strike down the middle. And Musgrove get out of this inning unscathed. Yes, he can! Cut fastball, gets inside! Musgrove gets 3 strikeouts in the sixth. He strikes out Trout, Judge, and Tucker. 3-1 NL, 6 gone in the All Star Game.
Your attention, please.
And here's Emmanuel Clase, the closer of the Guardians. 20 saves on the year. He'll face the top of the NL order after Swanson to lead off the seventh. What a job by Joe Musgrove to get out of the sixth inning right through the heart of that AL lineup and keep it a 2-run game as Swanson chases strike one. Swings and misses at strike one. Deep into the bullpens we go for Dusty Baker as quickly Clase gets ahead 2-0. Cut fastball inside. Swanson fouls it back.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Fastball just misses, ball one. One, two on the way. Swing and a miss by Swanson. Clase gets Swanson with a strike three. And he's down to start the seventh.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Been hitting for the National League.
And now Rob Thompson gonna go to the bench and bring up Orlando Arcia. So Acuna's night is done. Brave for Brave though, as Arcia will take his first cut to this All-Star game and a fastball high for ball one. Now it's a chess match here as we get into the later stages of this game. But what a night for Ronald Acuna, the big 3-run home run to get the NL up. As a cut fastball taken by Arcia inside. Ground ball to third. Ramirez able to play it. And there's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Xander, your attention, please.
So now another pinch hitter, his Tyro Estrada. Another pinch hitter for Rob Thompson here in the 7th. A Conan Bogarts done for the night here at All Star 2023. That's taken inside for strike 1. Oh, 1 on the way. Fouled back quickly, 2-0. 100 on the gun for Clase. Man, that's heat. That is high heat by Clase. Fouled off, 99 again for Clase. Ground ball to third. Ramirez is there. Gonna be a tough play. It is in time. That'll end the inning. Bottom of the 7th coming up. It's time to stretch in Seattle. NL up 3-1.
Your attention, please. This change for the National League. Now playing second base.
Tyro Estrada, the Giant, will go to will play second. Evan Phillips will come in to pitch here in the bottom of the 7th. We'll see if we'll see some pinch hitters for Dusty Baker here. This is a chess match. Right now, Ramirez is going to step in to start the 7th. 0 for 1 with a walk back in the 5th. Made it to third, but couldn't score. Cutter catches the zone for strike 1. Great first pitch there by Phillips. Popped into center, gonna give it a run. Thompson, and that's the first down of the inning.
Now batting.
Oh, Ramirez retired. And now here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Trying to get the AL going. Down by 2 runs in the bottom of the 7th. Slider taken for strike 1. Just froze him with that slider inside for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Chased another breaking ball. It's 0-2. What a great pitch there by Phillips. Able to get Guerrero to chase. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 3-pitch strikeout for Guerrero. 2 away in the 7th. And you see our StatCast presented by Google Cloud. 3 straight sliders to Guerrero, the last 2 out of the zone. Guerrero swung at strike 2 and strike 3. Big punch out for Evan Phillips. And now here's Salvador Perez for the AL here in the bottom of the 7th. Cut fastball high for strike 1. Great first pitch again by Phillips. Trying to get 7, 8, 9 out here in the bottom of the 7th. NL holding a 2-run lead.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1
Ball
strike.
1 taken by Perez. A 1-1. Down the line and a base hit against the shift into right all the way to the wall. Perez is going to make it 2. Reynolds throws it in. 2-out double for Salvador Perez standing up. And once again, the tying run is to the plate. Well, it looks like Phillips is about to go 1, 2, 3. ANL had the shift on. Perez takes it, goes right down the line all the way to the wall. And a big-time 2-out double by Salvador Perez. And now here's Jorge Polanco from the Twins is going to pinch hit in the bottom of the 7th for Dusty Baker. Perez on second, tying run at the plate. Cut fastball, gets inside for strike 1. Polanco batting .286 on the year. Twins, of course, in that dogfight right now in the AL Central with the Royals and the Guardians. Going to be a 3-team race down the stretch as we head to October. Slider misses for ball 1. Perez on second with a 2-out double. Sinker catches inside, and it's strike 2. Now you wonder, is he going to try to give him something to chase here on strike 2? He popped it up. He did chase it. Riley ends the inning. So Phillips out of trouble. They strand another to the AL. 7 gone in Seattle. 3-1 National League.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Americans.
Now
playing second
Polanco will play second base for Altuve. Felix Bautista gonna step in here in the 8th inning.
Number 74. Felix.
Against the heart of this National League lineup here.
Pinch hitting.
So C.J. Cron is gonna pinch hit for Freeman. Freeman's night is done. He finishes 0 for 3. But Bautista gets Cron here in the top of the 8th for the 3-1 lead for the National League. And he swings on the first pitch all the way to the wall. This could be 2. Trout is there, able to keep it in front. Cron gonna round first. No, he's gonna stay back. But a hard hit ball in the left center. Good for a leadoff single for C.J. Cron. That was a 101-mile-an-hour fastball that Cron was able to get on and knock it in the left center. And now Gene Segura going to step in for Rob Thompson. Getting one of his own in. Cron the leadoff single to start the 8th. Now Segura will face Bautista with nobody out here in the 8th inning. Fastball high at 100. Segura lays off ball 1. It's back-to-back triple-digit pitches for Bautista. But that time Segura lays off and takes ball 1.
Nope, that's inside.
Check swing, didn't go. It's ball 2. 42,000 on hand for All-Star 2023. First 3 pitches for Bautista, all fastballs, all in triple digits. Slider fouled off, 2-1. It's the first breaking ball we've seen from Bautista. It's an inside slider. Segura not able to get on it. And it's 3-1 the count. 2-1 on the way. Fouled back. Cron was going on the pitch, but Segura fouled it back. Gotta be careful that threat over at first base. And C.J. Cron.
We got a full count.
Fastball catches triple digits again. Count is full. It's a big time pitch here for Bautista. The payoff on the way to Gene Segura. Misses in the dirt. That's ball 4. And now you got the first 2 on in the 8th. And it's the St. Louis Cardinal, Wilson Contreras. Gonna get the pinch hit spot for Soto. Fastball right down the heart. And it's strike 1. Another 100-mile-an-hour fastball. It's a great first pitch for Bautista. Just froze Contreras right down the middle at 100. The 0-1 on its way. Another 100-mile-an-hour fastball, but that one misses for ball 1. And again into chase high. Count evened up. But again, working the triple digits here in droves is Felix Bautista. Fastball catches 99 inside for ball 2. The 2-1 on its way to Contreras. Gets on it, but fouls it off. Count even up now at 2. Two on its way. Garbage chase, a breaking ball in the dirt. Strike 3, and Contreras is down. didn't have good control there. That one in the dirt. Contreras, very aggressive on 2 strikes, chased it. And he's down on strikes. And now look at this. William Contreras gonna pinch hit. So Wilson Contreras struck out by Bautista. So what does Rob Thompson do? He goes to William Contreras to face Felix Bautista. And he takes a fastball high, 99 for strike 1. How about Rob Thompson going to both Contreras' back-to-back here in the 8th inning? It's the first time ever in their respective careers, and Wilson Contreras and William Contreras have hit back-to-back in the same game, and it's here in the All-Star Game in the top of the 8th inning in a game the NL leads 3-1. Felix Bautista is quickly ahead 0-2 against William Contreras, who fouls it off for 0-2. The 0-2 fouled away once again. The 0-2 on its way to William Contreras. Oh, he just missed there. He thought about it. Didn't go. It's ball 1. Another 100-mile-an-hour heater for Bautista. Smacked again at 100, and he fouled it off. Good eye there by Contreras. William Contreras, that is. 1-2 on its way again. Low slider, ball 2, he takes it. The 2-2 on its way. Ground ball, it's through, that's a base hit. Judge is going to throw. There's the play, and there will be no play. Bases loaded, 1 out. Splitter at the knees. Good piece of contact there by Contreras. And now here's Brian Reynolds with the bases loaded and 1 out in the 8th. A major opportunity to maybe put this game away for the National League. 101 on the gun that time for ball 1. Man. My goodness, what a pitch. 101. Well, 1-0 on its way to Reynolds. Misses ball 2. Gotta be really careful here if you're Bautista. If anything in play could score that runner from third. 101 on the gun again. Chest high, it's strike 1. Bautista's already up to 24 pitches here in this 8th inning. 102 that time for strike 2. Man. 100, 101, 102 on 3 straight pitches to Reynolds. I mean, this is just absolute cheese right now. Down the line at third. Ramirez to second for 1. The throw to first. Not in time. Reynolds beats it down the line. Run scores. And it's 4-1 National League. It's going to be a tough play off the bat. Ramirez able to range to his right. They get the play at second. That was going to be the tough one by Polanco, but Reynolds by about half a step just beats it out and gets the run across and makes this a 3-run game. Will Smith up in a 4-1 game. Fastball high. Ball 1. So an insurance run for the National League here in the top of the 8th. And the AL in a huge hole with 6 outs to go, down 3 runs.
I got a ball, 1
100 gets Smith swinging for strike 1. First and third, 2 out. Down the line, but foul. Bautista trying to get out of this 8th inning with only the 1 run. On the way.
Ball 2.
100 misses outside, ball 2.
Helpful.
Just misses, ball 3. Full count on the way for Smith. Hit hard, but foul. He'll get another payoff at 3-2. 32nd pitch of this 8th inning for Felix Bautista. He's going to have 33 as Smith keeps it alive and fouls it off. Another 100. Full count on its way. Once again. Into center field. Trout gives it a run, and it's down, a base hit. Will Smith delivers. Throw to the plate. In time to get the runner. But the National League get 2 more across in the 8th. 5-1 lead as we go to the bottom of the 8th in Seattle. It'll be C.J. Cron playing first base for the NL.
Number 9.
Segura at third.
Now in left field, number 40.
We got Wilson Contreras out in left.
Now in right field, number 24.
William Contreras in right. A lot of lineup changes here for Rob Thompson, and now Devin Williams, the great closer for the Milwaukee Brewers, comes in now with a 4-run lead. So it is a 4-run lead for the National League. And here's Carlos Correa from the Minnesota Twins going to lead off the 8th inning. NL with a 5-1 lead.
Ball that's upstairs.
Acuna the 3-run home run in the 5th. And then RBIs from Reynolds and Smith in the top of the 8th. Makes it a 4-run game. Smack to second, bad through, base hit. Leadoff single in the 8th for Correa past Estrada. Just the 5th hit of the night for the American League. And it's a leadoff single for Correa. Big time hit by Carlos Correa, and Dusty Baker going to his old animate. And now here is Byron Buxton, the American League leader in home runs. 28 on the year, batting .286 as he swings at the first pitch for strike 1. Correa leadoff single in the bottom of the 8th. Down 4 runs is the AL. Fastball inside, ball 1. Count evens up. The 1-1 on its way. Ripped hard into left, base hit. Back-to-back hits to start the 8th for Correa and Buxton. 2 on, nobody out. The AL starting to come to life. Take a look at our StatCast brought to you by Google Cloud, and this is just absolutely ripped. You can hear the smack off that bat by Buxton. 110 off the bat into left. And now they'll go to Teoscar Hernandez, Seattle's own. Here in the bottom of the 8th in a 4-run game. And he swings at the first pitch. It's strike 1. Big opportunity for the AL. Can they get something on the board and try to crawl back into this game? Ball 1 taken. The 1-1 on its way. To second. This could be a double play. Nope, they're only going to get 1. So the runners advance, second and third, one out.
The left fielder, number 44. Your attention, please.
And they're going to bring on Eric Hasse.
Number 13.
2 on. First pitch to Hasse is taken for ball 1. Hasse batting 246 on the year. An opportunity with one swing of the bat to get the AL right back in the game. Huge opportunity here for Hasse.
Ball, that's out.
2-0. Big swing and a miss on the fastball for strike 1. Big swing and miss on the breaking ball, 2-2. Ground ball should plate 1. It will. Hasse grounds out, but the AL gets one back. Correa scores, and it's 5-2.
Your attention, please. Now coming into
And now here's another Mariner, Cal Raleigh. With an opportunity here in the bottom of the 8th, down by 3 runs.
Ball in.
Fastball inside. Call him the big dumper around here in Seattle. So we get both of the Mariners representatives in this bottom half of the 8th. Could Raleigh deliver? We know how powerful he can be.
Nope, outside.
Remember the moment last year in this building when Raleigh hit the walk-off home run in the 10th inning that gave the Mariners the wild card berth.
That's
The
ball
first
3.
playoff appearance since 2001. And he's got 3-0 now with Ramirez on deck. It was such a magical moment in the history of this franchise, this ballpark. Now in a big spot here, down 3 runs in the All Star Game.
Hey.
He thought about it. It was a fastball down the middle, strike 1. Knew he was going to try to get into the zone. Great pitch to take there from Raleigh. He takes ball 4, and now we've got first and third, and a tying run to the plate in the bottom of the 8th. And they're going to keep Ramirez out there. And we've seen a lot of pinch hitters come on in this 8th inning for both sides, but Dusty Baker says he likes Jose Ramirez here in a big spot. It's the tying run down 3. He swung at a breaking ball inside, strike 1. Trying to get aggressive there on the first pitch. One swing of the bat could change this entire game around in the bottom of the 8th. Missed ball 1. Taken strike 2. He thought about it. It just caught the zone. Ramirez doesn't like it. That was a borderline pitch. He took it as he thought it was going to be a ball, but I just caught part of the zone for strike 2. The 1-2 payoff on the way.
2-2 count.
Missed ball 2. Count is evened up. Missed ball 3. Count is full. Guerrero on deck if Ramirez can get on and keep the inning going. Still a full count, fastball at the knees. 25th pitch of this 8th inning for Williams after Bautista threw 33 pitches in the top half. Long inning. Ramirez, one swing of the bat, and this game is tied! Jose Ramirez! Guardian of the Galaxy in Seattle, this game is tied! Well, we said it, Joe. One swing of the bat. You see the eyes? Williams knows he missed the spot. Ramirez saw the spot, and he absolutely gets under that one and crushes it out. And just like that, this game is tied. Alexis Diaz comes in the bottom of the eighth. What an eighth inning for the American League. 4 across. A 3-run shot by Ramirez ties the game in the bottom of the eighth. What a rally by the American League. Guerrero takes strike one. This crowd is alive now here in Seattle with a 4-run eighth inning for the American League. It was a nightmare inning, and all of a sudden, with one swing of the bat by Jose Ramirez, we're back to square one, 5-5. Edwin Diaz now stepping into the pen for the National League. What a turnaround in this bottom half of the eighth inning. Down the line to first. That's going to end the inning. But Jose Ramirez, on a full count, sends it 4-16 to right. AL right back in it. Ninth inning oncoming. 5-all in the All-Star Game.
Your attention, please. A defensive team.
Carlos Correa moves to short.
Number 4. Carlos.
Buxton now will play center.
Now in center.
What an eighth inning for the American League.
Buxton. Now in right.
4 runs in the inning. A 3-run shot by Jose Ramirez on a 3-2 count.
Number 13.
Ties the All-Star Game up at 5. Ryan Presley now in.
Number 55. Ryan Presley.
Presley, the Astros closer. And all of a sudden, this game's got an entirely different feel. Here in the bottom of the ninth. In the top of the ninth, rather. It was 5-1 in the bottom of the eighth. All of a sudden, with one swing by Jose Ramirez, this game is flipped on its head. Swanson to lead it off in the ninth. Takes ball 1. The 1-1 on its way to Dansby Swanson. Strike 2, breaking ball at the knees. Great pitch there by Presley. Got it now to 1-2 here in the top of the ninth. Ground ball to short. Correa is there. First out of the inning gets Swanson. Big first out for Presley. And now another pinch hitter. Got C.J. Abrams stepping in for Arcia here in the 10th. Both teams emptying their benches here in the later innings. 5-all in the top of the ninth here in the All-Star Game as that one is fouled off by Abrams. Adding 246 on the year. You believe, or batting 290 rather, excuse me. Can you believe just the turnaround of this game from one half inning to the other? Ground ball to first, Guerrero there. Presley runs him down, and there's the second out of the inning.
The second baseman, Cairo.
2 quick outs for Presley. Estrada will try to keep the top of the ninth going here for the National League. We have not had an extra inning game in the All-Star Game so far in this decade. The last one was back in 2017. We may have one here as Estevez and Hendricks now in the pen. Could potentially here, but the AL's going to have something to say about it in the bottom of the ninth, possibly. The 0-1. Check swing, but he went. And Estrada down to his last strike quickly here in the ninth inning. Presley looking to go 1-2-3. 5-all in the ninth. And he will! 1-2-3 ninth for Ryan Presley. We go to the bottom of the ninth. An Astro firing up the crowd at T-Mobile Park in Seattle. What a world! What an All-Star Game! Bottom of the ninth, 5-all. And here is Salvador Perez leading it off. In the bottom of the ninth, Alexis Diaz will stay on. He has not yet faced the mandatory amount of batters, so he'll have to stay in and face Perez. Fastball at the knees, strike one. Tried to check his swing, it didn't matter. That was a strike. Great first pitch by Diaz.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball high, ball one. Just to recap, Judge the RBI single in the first. Acuna, a 3-run home run in the fifth, made it a 3-run game. Perez misses for strike two. Reynolds and Smith with RBIs in the top of the eighth made it 5-1. The RBI, then the 3-run home run by Ramirez tied it at 5. Perez gets on one. Everybody backs away. Should be the first out of the inning, and it is. Perez flies out to Segura, and there's 1 out in the bottom of the ninth. They'll come back to the top of the order. Marcus Semien will step in. Ground ball to short. Off the glove. Couldn't make the play. Swanson. And there's a man on. Going to be a tough play by Swanson, trying to slide to his right and scoop it up to make the play at first. And a hard hit ball and a misplay, and now Correa up, and the AL's got the winning run on. 1 on, 1 out, bottom of the ninth, 5-all in Seattle in the All Star Game. Ground ball and a base hit. Correa delivers. 2 on, 1 out. Aggressive first pitch swing by Correa. 2 clutch hits in these later innings for Correa. And now here's Manny Margot with a chance to maybe end this All-Star game here in the bottom of the ninth. Look at that win expectancy. It was 90% National League in the bottom of the eighth. It's now 75% in favor of the American League. Brought to you by FoxBet. That win probability. What a turnaround here. And Margot now with a chance with 1 swing of the bat to end this All-Star game and give the win to the AL after being down 4 runs with 1 out in the bottom of the eighth. And he's 2-0 ahead. And does Rob Thompson think about a pitching change here? He's keeping Diaz out there. We got Edwin Diaz in the pen and Hader. But he's sticking with Alexis Diaz and gets a strike, and it's 2-1. Margot with a chance to end it. Thought about it, it's 3-1. Hernandez up. On the on-deck circle, the Seattle Mariner. A potential moment in progress. 3-1 on the way to Margot. Takes it at the knees, strike 2. Biggest payoff pitch of the night here for Alexis Diaz. 2 on, 1 out, bottom 9. Missed ball 4. Bases loaded. And it's Teoscar Hernandez, the Mariner. Can he end it in the bottom of the ninth? 1 out, bases loaded, 5-all. 1 swing of the bat could end it. Takes strike 1. Great pitch there by Diaz. All the pressure is now on that young man. Got to try to induce a double play ball, strike out something to keep this game alive for the National League. Anything into the outfield could end it.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball 1. A 1-1 on its way to Teoscar Hernandez, the hometown hero. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Mean pitch there by Diaz. And again, another 2-strike count. Can Hernandez get something on it here? 1-2 on the way to Hernandez from Diaz. Fly ball over the camera well. He'll get another pitch. Crowd on their feet in Seattle. Can Hernandez put it away? 1-2 from Diaz. He swings and misses and strikes out. A big punch out for Alexis Diaz. 2 away in the ninth. Bases loaded. 5-all. What a great 2-strike pitch. An aggressive chase by Hernandez. I know it's in his home park. I know he wanted to put this one away, but got a little too aggressive, and a great pitch by Diaz. And now Hasse up. Takes strike 1. It's a breaking ball. A base hit wins the All-Star Game for the American League. Anything other than that, and we go to extra innings. Diaz trying to keep it alive for the NL. 2 strikes. Great fastball at the knees. Hasse doesn't go. And now it's another 2-strike count and a strike away from extra innings. The 0-2 payoff on the way to Eric Hasse in the bottom of the ninth.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball way outside. Hasse lays off. And he get him to chase something here. Maybe out of the zone to get out of this. Swings but foul. He'll get one more pitch. The 1-2 on the way to Hasse. All-Star Game on the line. Fouled back. Whew. Tense moments here at T-Mobile Park in Seattle. The next 1-2 on the way to Hasse. Smacked into center. Is it gonna go? Giving chase, and it's gone! Eric Hasse just hit a walk-off grand slam to win the All-Star Game! Unbelievable! Fastball catches the zone, trying to get him to chase one. Hasse gets aggressive. Big time swing. Reynolds gives chase to it, and unbelievably, Eric Hasse closes the show in Seattle with a walk-off grand slam. It's the first walk-off grand slam in All-Star Game history, and it's hit by Eric Hasse. The American League down 4 runs with 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. Wins it in the 9th on a slam. A 9-5 win, an incredible comeback by the American League. Wow, when you get an All-Star Game, you never know what to expect. A big-time moment, and Eric Hasse, who would have ever expected it? The walk-off grand slam. One of the biggest moments in recent Detroit Tigers history. Eric Hasse, the hero, the first ever walk-off grand slam in All-Star Game history. He wins the All-Star MVP, 5 RBI on the night. And the AL comes from dramatically behind and wins it 9-5 in the bottom of the 9th. What an All-Star Game this was. We hope you enjoyed this presentation of Major League Baseball on Twitch. For John Smoltz, I'm Joe Davis. Have a good night, everybody. The American League with the unbelievable comeback, and they win it 9-5.